From this actor becoming one of the most nostalgic characters in 2008's The Incredible Hulk, to her now finally being able to merge into the MCU in the upcoming movie, here's Captain America bringing back an original MCU star. And it's someone who you probably weren't expecting. It's none other than Betty Ross, played by Liv Tyler in the OG Hulk movie. In the Marvel Universe, to say a lot of things have changed would be a major understatement. And I think in the middle of the endless crossovers and storylines, we can all agree on one thing. There's just something in the old Marvel movies that we really miss.
Tell me you're going to appeal to my humanity.
Actually, I'm planning to threaten you.
Well, if you've been a hardcore fan of the MCU for a while now, you'll be glad to know that Liv Tyler is coming back. I can't believe so many years have passed by since we last saw her in these movies. I mean, she hasn't been in a Marvel movie since 2008's The Incredible Hulk. But it looks like she'll be back to play Betty Ross in the upcoming Phase 5 Captain America movie. Along with Tyler, we've also got to know about the other actors who will be joining her. We know Tim Blake Nelson was already set to play Samuel Stearns in the same movie, and the late William Hurt has been replaced by Harrison Ford in the part of Betty's father, General Thaddeus Ross, which obviously is a big thing. When Marvel boss Kevin Feige talked about how they got Ford to play the part, he said that it had been a long-time goal to get him to join the series. But it'll definitely be interesting to see Liv Tyler side by side with the man, Harrison Ford himself. I can't wait to see the kind of dynamic these two will end up having. With that being said, some of you are probably wondering why Marvel just decided to bring Liv back. But you see, the fact that she's coming back to the MCU doesn't come as much of a surprise though. Since her on-screen father, General Thunderbolt Ross, has been an important part of the MCU in the past, and has made special appearances in Captain America: Civil War and the last two Avengers movies.
Here. I remember your signature on those papers, Colonel.
That's right.
From what I know, Ross was already going to be in Captain America: New World Order, but this time Harrison Ford will play the part. While it'll be cool to see Tyler mixing in the newer cast, what's important to consider here is the fact that her character comes with a lot of baggage.
Here, folks, I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, Stan. It's Friday night.
Oh, kids, I got nothing but marinara now.
And I wonder how the new Captain America will tackle that. You see, Tyler was in the 2008 Marvel movie The Incredible Hulk, which was the second movie in the MCU after Iron Man. Yep, feel old yet? And in that movie, Edward Norton played the main character Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk. Norton famously left the series though and was replaced by Mark Ruffalo in The Avengers in 2012. He wasn't the only one who disappeared. Ross, played by Tyler, wasn't seen again either. But other actors from that movie have been in other things over the years, like remember Tim Roth, the man who played the bad guy Abomination? Well, he's become a big part of the Disney Plus show She-Hulk. But you know what? Up until the news of Liv's return started coming out, not a lot of people knew why we stopped seeing her next to Hulk in the first place years ago. The thing is, Betty Ross, the character who helped Bruce Banner get a better handle on the beast inside of him, essentially just got lost in the past after the Hulk plot changed a lot. This also included the main character being played by Mark Ruffalo instead of Norton. I think that's why it's understandable why, up until now, so many people thought it was unlikely that Tyler would come back to the story. And probably, many people even forgot she ever existed in this universe, honestly. Because that's the extent to which the MCU seemed to have abandoned the Hulk's roots. Until now, that is. And it looks like Tyler isn't the only old Hulk character to return to the MCU after a long break. I mean, aside from Tim Roth, when Captain America: New World Order has its big launch, Tim Blake Nelson is supposed to come back as Samuel Stearns, aka the leader. And apparently, Tyler will be there with him. It looks like these actors have been keeping themselves busy, honestly. Come to think of it, actually, even though we stopped seeing Liv in the MCU, it doesn't mean she stopped acting altogether. In fact, all of the parts this actor has gotten are ones that we remember really well. After playing Arwen Undomiel in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings series in the early 2000s, she was in The Strangers, and was the wife of Pitt's Martian astronaut character in the 2019 space epic Ad Astra.
drive of the human spirit is to explore.
I worry about you. I love you.
Ad Astra means to the stars.
She also played EMT Michelle Blake in Season 1 of Fox's 911 Lone Star. But hey, now we can get excited about the possibility that she'll come back in Phase 5. So now that she's finally coming back, what exactly is her role in the movie? And how important will she actually be? Of course, we don't want an OG character like her coming back only to play a character that'll get killed off in the first 10 minutes of the movie. The confusing part is that no one knows how Tyler's return to the MCU will fit into the New World Order. But as the President's daughter, it's safe to say she'll definitely be getting in the middle of things. Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, told EW that President Ross and Sam have a history together that fans can expect to learn more about in the movie. We know both of them have worked together before, but in this movie, Feige says we'll see how Captain America and the President of the United States interact in a way that is just amazing. So, by association with the President, I'm kinda excited to see how Tyler's character will play into this conflict. When it comes to the fans' reactions though, they're a little mixed. While some are excited to see their OG characters come back, others have been debating online about something that's been bugging them ever since Liv was cast. The question they're asking is this really a Secret Hulk movie? To get to that, we need to go into the nitty-gritty bits. You see, Universal Pictures and Marvel both have the rights to make Hulk movies, but Marvel can't make anything on its own without having Universal Pictures by their side. So, a lot of fans think that Marvel might be trying to make a Hulk movie without calling it that to get around the legality of everything. Mark Ruffalo is not officially confirmed to be in Captain America: New World Order, but a lot of other characters from the first movie are. And it seems strange that they'll all be back in a different part of the series. Think about it. All the news about the new Captain America movie has to do with these Hulk figures. Honestly, because of this, Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson, who is meant to be the new Captain America, is starting to feel like a throwaway. I just hope that he won't really get lost in his own story. An ideal situation would be to get actors like Liv to make a comeback, while keeping in mind that this is, at the end of the day, a Captain America movie. Well, that's all for Captain America bringing back an original MCU star.